No.
I was gonna say it's kind of cold.
It's still a little bit early, but I still like to give it a try.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm the type of person where it's like, you never know unless you go.
That's it.
Yeah. Plus the weather is very nice right now.
It takes your mind off the world for a minute.
Exactly, exactly. What the buck is up? Hope you're having a fucking outrageous day. So today, we're jigging the Detroit River. So first of all, I just want to thank everybody and welcome back to a new open water season. We got a lot of new baits coming out, a lot of fresh new stuff, and I'm just happy to get on the Detroit River for the first time in 2025. We're gonna get some reports out there. We're gonna see what the water clarity is like. We're gonna see if he even gets any fish. But stay tuned for the episode. I hope you guys like this. Well, as you guys can see, it's roughly about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's the Monday, and it's really, really warm out, but the water is actually pretty blue. We got a little bit of a tinge, but that's because of runoff of coming off of Lake St. Clair, and we got a southwest wind, and it's gonna really clean it right up. You know what I'm saying? We got a nice light wind. I'm hoping that we can get something today. My hopes are not really, really high because I was looking at the temperature on Google, and they have the Belle Isle one, and it was roughly about 35.5 or something like that, and we need roughly about 40 or so. So with this heat up, I'm hoping for the best of us and we get an early season and we get a long run. So let's root for that at least. Anyways, so yeah, let's start over here. Let's start over here. So we're gonna start by the elephants, and let's take a look at this water right there, guys. So you can see the chains, and the chains are roughly about 2 feet down when they go down, so that's not bad. It's actually pretty good, pretty good. We could test it with the jig also. So I'm left with the black and silver right now. This was the last time I used my bait, and it was actually on a boat, and we actually slayed between the bridges over there. It was very, very windy, but let's see how deep this is. Wow. Yeah, I probably got about 3 foot visibility. I mean, where is it wet up to? Oh, right there. About 3 feet visibility. Not bad. The center is really, really blue right now, but the water is very low this year. Super low. I mean, we probably lost another 1.5 feet or 2 feet since last year with all the ice and stuff like that. Don't know where the water is going, man. It's got to come back sometime, especially with the ice melt up north. I mean, there was like 10 feet of snow in some places, I heard. But we'll see. Later on in the season, when the floodgates open, maybe this water will rise and we'll get the golden age back, when the walleyes were actually right against the wall and we were catching plentiful. We're still catching plentiful, but you know, it was really good in like 2018, 2019, 2020, in that range. It was amazing. So I brought my trusty net. We'll start with the black silver first. So wish me luck, guys. Let's get this. All right, I'm gonna start my day off with well, let's talk about the wind. We roughly go about 25, 30 kilometer gust right now. It's a little breeze. You can see it in the branches moving and stuff like that. It is warm today. I'm gonna start by using a 5/8 jig. It's a round ball, and this is what I make. And I'm gonna be using a tactical fishing gear jigging special for shore. It's a 6.3 medium heavy action. You know me, I love the medium heavy. I love that little tick. Well, it's not little, it makes the thud go a little bit harder. People like using medium fast or even medium sometimes, but when you try using that medium heavy where you get a little bit of more stiffness, you'll feel that thud a lot more often, especially when you're hitting the ground, or like I said, when the fish snap. But I'm on the bottom. Current is, oh, it's slow today, so very jiggable. Like I said, water clarity is great. We have no minnows along against our side. Perch fishing is probably amazing right now. Usually around this time when the ice is melting, you get some great perch. But me, I just want to give you guys a report on the walleye. A lot of people have been asking me, what's it like down there? Is it clean? Can we try? You can try anytime you like. You know what I'm saying? You guys can come take the risk anytime. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to depend on me. Fishing is fishing. Just get out there and have fun. You know what I'm saying? You guys make the travel, you never know what you're gonna get. You might get that odd steelhead out of here when it's colder and stuff like that. You might even get that big mama walleye. You know, there's residential ones, they don't always have to be fully in, but if you want it fully in, like I said, mid-April, then you'll get like the full-fledged. You know, mid-April and on, you'll get like a crazy abundance in here. It'll be like the big ones, the small ones, everything. But early stages, you might get one here, one there, and you got to really work hard for it. But numbers usually come later in the season. A lot of people are getting them Erie right now trolling, because I heard the ice all pushed out. I don't know about St. Clair yet. They still got some ice in there in the shallows that could just drift anywhere. You never know when it's going to come. Giant icebergs are very dangerous. But in the Detroit River right now, there's... I don't know about the American side, but on the Canadian side, there is no ice whatsoever. None. Like I said, it's jiggable. You guys can come and jig it all the time you want. But this 5/8 is working very well. I like a little bit of a lighter jig. The reason why is because I'm fishing a little bit shallower when I'm fishing close to the shore. I'm hit maybe 30 feet deep, and I'm only going maybe 30 yards off the shore. I don't bang it out there like some people try to do. You know, you don't need a long cast. And I like, because it's a slope that comes up. So you see this hill right here? Imagine that travels down into the water. That's your continual slope right there. And sometimes fish want to run on a thermocline. Thermocline is where a temperature holds that they like. And when you're on the depth, on the shelf there, sometimes you'll find them on a high point. It's because that cold is a little bit higher. Or you'll find them on a low point, which is later in the season when there's all sporadic and just everywhere in the river, but low, you know what I'm talking about? So, like I said, it's just all about find that right temperature where they're sitting at, and you'll get them. Let's get another cast out there. It is beautiful out. You can see the wind just howling right now. The flags are just gusting away, going crazy. But at least it's against my back, and it keeps the Canadian side clean also at the same time. When it goes north, I mean the American side, you'll get the water very clean, like majority of the time. But on the Canadian side, when that north hits, it just kills our side. The visibility is very tough. But it's because everything gets funneled down, the water travels in the least amount of direction, like easiest path, right? So our shoreline is much shorter, and I would probably say the current's just a little bit more faster. It's like a toilet, you never know. But what do you guys think about that theory? You never know, right? What? Lake St. Clair controls everything on the Canadian side. If Lake St. Clair is dirty, then the Canadian side is going to be dirty. You know what? Let's switch up color a little bit. Alright, as you guys can see, Buck Fishes makes his own baits here. You know what I'm saying? We run this with our family and stuff like that. We keep it in our bloodline, so we have something to always go back to. But very beautiful baits. Pretty much every color that you guys can imagine. I don't know what to use yet, but I might go something natural because the water's much cleaner. Or maybe I try Jerbear. Jerbear always works for some reason. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know, I find I love the oranges, you know what I'm saying? It's like the most visible color in the fishing world pretty much. And actually I seen it on a chart, and I don't know if it's correct or not, but they call it solar flare. And if you guys check that out, and you probably see what I'm talking about, but in like the dirtiest water, that matches the jig head too, except for the black part. But like the orange and yellow, pretty cool. All right, let's take a jerbear in the water. Hey, at least we're getting out here, and at least you guys know. doesn't hurt to try. You might catch something, you might get lucky. I'm hoping to get lucky. Give me a 10-pounder. I haven't got a 10-pounder in like 6 years or something like that. 5 or 6 years. It's been a long time since I broke 30 inches, and that's a hard feat, you know, because in my lifetime I've caught under 10 pounders, and that's just on the Detroit River shore. I've never caught it anywhere else, never caught giant ones like that. Bay Quinte, I heard they got some huge ones, but I've never fished there. One of my dream places to go to one day, go for a giant walleye. But wish before 10. All right, fishing over here for like an hour now. Gonna try to make our way to the corner. Spread this out a little bit. Maybe they're not sitting here and they're sitting at the corner. A little bit of a shallower pocket over there. Maybe a residential moved in, but can't just stay at one spot all the time. Let's make our way down there. All right, back to home base. This corner is very, very special. But we're gonna try to start fishing at the top of the key here. Starting a deep zone, and then we'll work our way into the corner. Nobody's here anyways. Let's start over here. Yeah, let's start around here. Right here, I'm fishing about 35-40 feet, a little bit deeper. And then as you get into this bay, that little hill kind of tapers off, and it gets roughly about 20 to 25 feet. Let's try the deep real quick. Took a bunch of casts there. Let's move it to the corner. I don't think they're here yet. And if there is, probably just like one here, one there. But at least we're trying. Let's see this water clearing in the corner. Holy smokes! It's so shallow. It is so shallow. Let's see if there's anything that I want to pop up and try to bite the shiner. Bite the shiner. Wow, it is so shallow, guys. Where's all this water going? But water clarity, like I said, phenomenal. Clean as a whistle, or what would they say? Gin clean. Gin clean. But it's getting breezy. The wind's picking up. You guys can probably hear it in the camera. But it's beautiful. A lot of people walking around right now. We're starting to get some white caps. We'll take some casts over here, cover some ground, and if I don't catch anything, you guys at least know. Water temperature is 35.5. Water clarity is clean. South wind. This is the Monday, March. I think was it March 10th or something like that. Yeah, March 10th or something like that. Whatever, you know. But so far for buck, nothing. But we're jigging away. We're trying. Gusty! This is always when it's the transition where it's like the weather can't make up its mind. Come on, 10-pounder. Last time I caught a 10-pounder was off this corner. 10 pounds, 7 ounces or 8 ounces, something like that. Teetering around that area. My buddy Rich netted it. It's one of the videos. I was using a June bug, and I think it was roughly 2019 or 18 or something like that. 2019. 5 or 6 years ago. We're right off this corner. It's my first 10-pounder on video. But all the rest of them were before my YouTube time. Used to be some big ones back in the day. There still are, but when the pressure wasn't there back in the day, whoo, it was some giants. 13s and 14s that come out of this river. I mean, there still is, but the rarity of it. But come on, 10-pounder. No.
I was gonna say it's kind of cold.
It's still a little early, but I still like to give it a try.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm the type of person where it's like, you never know unless you go.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus the weather is very nice right now.
Takes your mind off the world for a minute.
Exactly, exactly. But you're right, it is kind of chilly and this breeze is kind of crazy.
But the sun is beautiful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Complaining.
Yes, sir. I'm not going to complain either. All right, enjoy your day, sir. We might have to end it soon, guys. Trying for hours now. Not even a single peep. Like I think the water's still a little bit cold. They're still staging at the most. There could be some staging inside the river also, but if you're looking for numbers, not yet. Be very, very soon. Anyways, guys, yeah, I'm probably gonna call it. If you guys like that, like, share, and subscribe. It's just a straight report on the Detroit River of what's going on, how clear the water is, which wind direction, the day, you know what I'm saying. It'll get to give you guys a little bit of a help. So a lot of people have been asking me, hey, is it ready yet? Is it time yet? Is there walleye out there yet? You know, so like I said, I'll be out here working for you guys. You guys will know, and I'll give you guys the reports. But stay tuned for the episode, or stay tuned for the next episode. If you guys ever need baits or anything like that, there's a link in the description below. It's at LSC Pro Tackle, and you can purchase my baits and stuff like that. And I would be blessed if you actually guys help me out. And they're Canadian made, so thank you guys, and buck off.
You're chilling in the rain. You're some kind of butterfly.